Good morning, students. As you know very well that the second chapter of Hornbill is going on. We are not too afraid to die if we can all be together. The first section of this chapter was going on, and only one para has been remaining here. In the previous lecture, I told you about the Mayday calls. What are Mayday calls? Mayday calls are the emergency calls which is used whenever the person finds himself in a trouble. When the captain find himself in trouble, then he wanted to contact. He was working the radio, but he was not able to contact there. The reason was clear because they were in the remote area or the corner of the world. Now you will also observe all the persons were very daring. Even the children showed a rare example of courage. Shoes had swollen alarmingly. Earlier she told her father about that year her head had swollen. But apart from this, she had two enormous black eyes. She had informed earlier that year, but she did not tell it in serious way because she didn't want to disturb her father. And because at the time being a captain, he was doing the efforts to save the life of all the voyagers. And now she showed us a deep cut on her arm. Earlier she did not tell them a deep cut on her arm. The main reason was that here, you know very well when the wave had hit, the physical impact not only could be seen on the author, but she was also injured. The two things had been faced by her. First, her head had swollen. Second, a deep cut on her arm. When the narrator asked why she had not made more of her injury before this question was asked by the narrator. Then she replied that in such a way she did not want to worry him, क्योंकि डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहती थी अपनी फादर को when he was trying to save the life of all the voyagers. It really gives an example of how brave she was. Not only she, even her brother John, who was merely 6 years old, he was also a very brave boy. You must be aware here about one thing or more. What happened in July 1976? What happened on 25th December? What happened on 1st January, 2nd January? You must have an aware about these concepts. Now, to observe 2nd January, the wave had hit at 6 p.m. Now the time is morning time was there, January 3rd. The pumps had the water level sufficiently under control for us to take 2 hours rotations and rest in rotations. Earlier you know very well that more problems arose because the hand pumps as well as electric pumps stopped working. But now with the help of the spare pumps were there, they were able to do something. Now here, with the help of the rotation system, the water level was in under control. The 3rd January, what happened that 3rd January, the pumps had the water level sufficiently under control for us to take 2 hours rest in rotation. Okay, rotation was going sometime. Larry was doing the pumping work to throw the water out. Sometimes the Harv was doing in such a way the teamwork was going on. We can also get the same message as we are getting theme. We must not lose hope. We must have an optimistic approach. We must show the example of rare courage. We must believe in teamwork and good strategy. But we still had a tremendous leak somewhere below the waterline, and on checking I found that nearly all the boats' reef frames. Okay, what happened here? The water was being thrown by these two. Even then, a tremendous leak was there. Water was coming inside. Somewhere below where the waterline was there. And when the author checked, then he found that nearly All the main reason was that here earlier the steps were taken to control the water level of the ship. Canvas was stretched, uh, and the gaping holes were filled with the help of hatch covers. Even then, the hand pumps were also helpful for these two. But even then, still, the water was coming inside. The captain found that here nearly all the boats, the frames, were smashed down to the keel. What the thing was found that here the main rib frames were there, main wooden frames were there that were broken to the keel. Keel means the base of the boat. In fact, there was nothing holding up a whole section of the starboard side except a few cupboard partitions. What the reality was that here now the right side of the ship was had enough capacity that here that it could hold only few covered partitions because most of the part was damaged. We had survived for 15 hours since the wave hit. The wave had hit in the evening, 6 p.m. on 2nd January. Now it was 3rd January. The time might be 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. maybe there. We had survived for 15 hours since the wave hit. But Wave Walker would not hold together long enough for us to reach Australia. The author's mission was to reach to Australia. But now here he knew very well that here the boat had no enough capacity that he could be reach Australia with other voyagers. And he knew very well that here before reaching Australia, he would have to take some effective steps, because Wave Walker had no enough capacity to reach Australia. I checked our charts and calculated that there were two small islands of few hundred kilometers to the east. Okay, the author went to the chart room floor where the maps are kept, and because being a captain, the main responsibility was on his shoulder. He checked the charts and calculated. With the help of calculation, he had come to know that the two small islands were there, where a few hundred kilometers away to the east. And one of the two name was Isle Amsterdam. Now this question is very important. What do you know about Isle Amsterdam? Isle Amsterdam was a French scientific base. Actually, it's connected to France. And our only hope was to reach these pinpricks in the vast ocean. Now the two islands were there. One was Isle Amsterdam. The author had to reach. And these two islands, whatever the first island would be there, they would have taken a shelter. They would be take a shelter there. Pinpricks in the vast ocean. Okay, you must obviously mark these words. Earlier I told you Isle Amsterdam reference is going on. Isle Amsterdam was a French scientific base. Now the author and other voyagers hope to reach these pinpricks in the vast ocean. Actually, the author started his journey to take a round of the whole world in the vast ocean. Their main hope was on these two islands. Pinpricks, you can say that here, you can take a pin. Okay. A pin in the form of vast ocean. In the whole pin, on the whole needle, they were based on the pricking side. Whenever we prick the needle, no? So on that side, especially instead of the whole vast ocean, they were based on these two small islands. Pinpricks in the formation of very small island in the whole vast ocean. They were searching these two small islands. If I say 100% we take the vast ocean, so they were searching 0.05 area there. Their main hope was specially on to reach one of these two islands. But unless The wind and seas abated, so we could host sail, and our chances would be slim indeed. Of now here, but unless the wind and seas abated, uh, obviously abated means decrease in force or intensity. Uh, the author wanted that the wind, the speed of the wind must be stopped, so that they could hoist or unfurl their sail. Uh, but he also knew very well that the chance would very slim. The rare chance was there. The great wave had hit. The great wave had put our auxiliary engine out of action. The result that year, the great wave that had hit, uh, especially at 6 p.m. on 2nd January, that great wave had destroyed ऑक्सिलरी इंजन. जो एक्स्ट्रा इंजन थे, जो सप्लीमेंट्री इंजन्स थे, उनको भी आउट ऑफ एक्शन कर दिया था. दे वर नॉट स्टॉप, दे वर नॉट रेगुलरली वर्किंग. नाउ व्हाट हैपन ऑन January 4th? After 36 hours, because the time of the wave hit 6 p.m. on 2nd January. Now it was on 4th January. Now how many hours had passed? 36 hours had passed. And they were continuously pumping. Larry and Havoc are doing the task of continuously pumping. And the result that here we reached the last few centimeters of water. The hopefully condition was that the water level was going on in control. Now we'll only hope to keep pace with the water still coming in. Even then, the water was still coming inside. We could not set and sail on the mainmast. Now here, the author or others were there. We could not set any sail on the mainmast. Mainmast had no enough capacity that one sail can also be adjusted there, because it could be imbalance the situation. Pressure on the rigging would. Rigging is called ropes of a ship. Pressure on the, you must also write the meanings in your book. It's compulsory. I would also share the meanings, the images of meanings later. Pressure on the rigging would simply pull the damaged section of the hull apart. Hull means is the wooden part is there, that's called hull apart. So we hoisted the storm jib and headed for. Having done the procedure, the author was moving towards for where I thought that the two islands may be there. The author started to move that side where he could feel that he would be able to search to these islands. Mary found some corned beef and cracker biscuits, and we ate our first meal in almost 2 days. 2nd January they were doing efforts. 3rd January they were doing efforts. And on 4th January, what did they do? Mary found some corned beef. Beef is called the flesh of the pig. Obviously, the flesh of the cow, corned beef, and cracked biscuits. Biscuits were there. The beef is called the flesh of a cow, and Mary found some corned beef and cracker biscuits, and in almost 2 days they had their first meal. इन 2 दिनों में इन्होंने पहली बार इन्होंने यहाँ पर खाना खाया. When they thought that the relaxation point was there, but our respite was short-lived. But respite means relaxation situation के लिए कहा गया है short-lived for a short span. पर हमारा जो relaxation था वो सिर्फ क्षण भर के लिए था. Now here they thought that the situation was in under control. But what happened at 4 p.m. on 4th January को क्या हुआ? शाम को 4 बजे black clouds began building up behind us. What did the author observe? Again the black clouds could be seen building up behind them. Within the hour, the wind was back 240 knots. The speed of wind was really running very fast, and the seas were getting higher. Obviously, when the wind would blow fast, its impact could be seen directly on the waves. Seas were getting higher. The weather continued to deteriorate. The condition was also becoming worse to worst throughout the night. And by dawn on January 5th, our situation was again desperate. 4th January had gone. The scene of 5th January, morning time is there. The situation was same. They were again disappointed. Now here they got disappointed. They got to have an develop the idea of pessimistic concept. Then, when it went into comfort the children, the author decided that he must do something so that he could comfort the children. John asked, Daddy, are we going to die? The boy, who was nearly 6 years old, he asked a question, a heart-touching question that really shook the conscience of the narrator. He asked a question, his father, whether they were going to die. I tried to assure him that we could make, because being a captain as well as the father, he tried to assure him that there's no chance in such a way. Obviously, they would gain success. He would do efforts regarding that. But Daddy, he went on. John continued. He said, but father, we are not afraid of dying. If we can all be together, you and mummy, you and I. You know very well that these are the lines. These are the words that is connected to the title of the chapter. And obviously, the boy who was nearly 6 years old, he said those words that really shook the conscience of the author, because he was so optimistic that year that they were not afraid to die. The whole family is along with at one point. Then John told his father that they were not afraid of dying if they can all be together, all the members that year, you means father, mother, Shu and John himself. I could find no words. If the questioner asked, how can you say Shu and John are really very brave? They also gave the rare example of rare courage. You can include the example of John in such a way. I could find no words with which to respond. The author did not know how to respond, because he did not know what must be said here. But I laughed. The children's given, determined to fight the sea with everything he had. Having heard these words, obviously it boosted the morale of the father may be there, and he continuing his efforts. What did he do? Here, to think that being a child, he was thinking in such a way, to being a captain he would do something to save the life of these voyagers. But I left the children's cabin, determined he would fight the sea at any cost, with everything that he had. First step again has been taken by him to protect the weakened starboard side. Again, I have told you, right side of the ship, because it was totally damaged. I decided to heave, using an improvised she anchor of the heavy nylon rope and two 22-liter plastic barrels of paraffin. What did the author think? The author decided to do something in this context. He thought that here he would use what the undamaged part was there. He decided that here the undamaged porthole facing the author decided to heave to the undamaged porthole facing the oncoming waves, using an improvised sea anchor of heavy nylon rope and two 22-liter plastic barrels of paraffin. The author decided that here whatever the porthole was there, with the undamaged, which was not damaged at the time. Uh, Facing the oncoming waves, the author thought that improvised sea anchor must be used of heavy nylon rope, and he also thought that it can be safe if the 222-liter plastic barrels of paraffin means ये पेट्रोलियम फ्यूल के लिए कहा जाता है, और यहाँ बैरल्स जो बड़े बड़े सिस्टम फॉर्म में होते हैं, जो ड्रम टाइप में होते हैं, उसके लिए कहा गया है कि these things have been managed, 2 drums have been managed, and these were tied with the help of heavy nylon rope. With the help of these two, he thought that here the water would not come inside as earlier it was coming. In such a way, he could also do something for saving the starboard side. That evening, Mary and I sat together, holding hands. In that evening, the author and his wife, they were sitting together. They really were depressed because they thought that nothing would be happen now. As the motion of the ship brought more, and having done so many efforts, the water was coming inside, in through the broken planks. He was doing the efforts 40%, but the 60% water was coming inside. Because the water was coming from where the broken planks, जो टूटे planks थे, वहाँ से क्या है, पानी बार बार अंदर आ रहा था. We both felt the end was very near. A pessimistic note here. Mary as well as the narrator felt that here their end was obviously near. They were waiting for the approaching, that they thought that there's no chance to survive.